Hi, it's Stacy from One Hungry Mama, making spooky caramel apple hand pies. So Halloween is coming up and I have always wanted to make caramel apples, but wow, I do not have the time for that. So today I'm gonna put together something inspired by caramel apples, but super easy to do, all store-bought ingredients. Now, the key to making this easy is using puff pastry. And as we enter into the holiday season, I want you guys to know that puff pastry is your friend. Stock your freezer. And then we have caramel. Now, if you hop onto my site, One Hungry Mama, you'll find a caramel sauce recipe that works awesome in this. But I have to be honest, I have been crazy busy these days and I just bought a bag of caramel candies because, you know, Halloween. You melt them up with just a little bit of water to thin them out, and there you go, caramel sauce. And then of course, apples. Just thinly slice some apples, that's all you need for this. I also throw in some chopped pecans, but you really don't have to. And those are your elements: puff pastry, caramel sauce, apples, and chopped pecans. By the way, if you can't find puff pastry in your supermarket, or for some reason you have a problem with that stuff, some bizarre reason, then you can use pie dough, either store-bought or homemade for this recipe. Honestly, you can even use crescent dough. I just use puff pastry because it's easier to find all natural and I'm sort of a stickler for that stuff. But if you're not, just buy that like stuff that just pops open and the dough comes out. That'll work here too. Okay, so once you have your dough, you want to roll it out into a rectangle, square, whatever. We're not picky here, okay? Then you want to cut it into smaller squares. You're going to put caramel sauce in the middle. You're going to lay down some thinly sliced apple, really thin, because we're not going to bake this long, so you don't want it to be big, kind of half-cooked chunks. Real thin slices. Cover with some chopped pecans if you're using those, and drizzle a little more caramel sauce. Now, I said these were spooky, and so I folded my dough so that I ended up with a nice rectangle that I could dress up kind of like a mummy or a monster. Once you fold it up, you just pop it in the oven, and that does the rest of the work for you. Just be sure if you're gonna dress these up all spooky-like that you keep some caramel sauce on the side. Either make more or make sure you leave some left over. Because when these babies come out, we're gonna cover them in powdered sugar, we're gonna drizzle them like crazy with caramel sauce, and then if you happen to have little monster eyes laying around like I do, like how did that happen? But I have them. I put those on top too. I put 2 because I kind of tried to make mine look like mummies, but you can make yours look like a monster. You can put 2 or 3. Or you know what? Have the kids do this part and let them do whatever they want. And that's it. You want to serve these kind of fresh, but if you're having a Halloween party, you can definitely make them in the morning and serve them later that afternoon or in the evening. These are unfortunately not something you can make the night before. They just won't hold up great. But when it's this easy, who cares? You don't even need to make them the night before. If you like the look and the sound of these spooky caramel apple hand pies, be sure to leave a comment and give this video a thumbs up. I love hearing from you guys. It makes me happy every time I see one of those. And don't forget to subscribe. A new video comes out every week and I don't want you to miss a single one. For more quick tips and easy family recipes, visit me at onehungrymama.com, and don't forget to check out the Halloween playlist so you can get more spooky, creepy recipes. Have fun.